Shetty tells us to think like a monk. He calls himself a Vendic monk. That is a Hindu ascetic who has renounced worldly life to pursue spiritual enlightenment, meditation, and scripture study. Maybe it's an allusion to a non-dual approach, but his materialism gives him away. Shetty himself lives in an $8.4 million, 6,000 square foot Hollywood Hills home. He tells us we can think like monks, but maybe live like posh influencers. If we stick to quasi-spirituality, we can't sustain transformation and robustly connect with others in community, a cultural phenomenon. And it's what Ronald Purser calls Mick mindfulness, a quasi-spiritual pursuit that subsists on bite-sized snacks, not the nourishment of rooted faith traditions that have sustained many millions for thousands of years. What Shetty shills is part of a trend we might see on TikTok or in social media. And he just bought a production company. Even though it promises to improve our lives, the results keep authentic spirituality and transformation at an arm's length. Such recreational dabbling is skin deep, not soul deep. It's a tempting shortcut, but it comes at a cost when we succumb. How do we go beyond belief? Belief relates to a collection of thoughts about reality that we keep in our minds. But thoughts, as correct as they might be, are simply just not enough. We need to intertwine our spirituality, what we call everything that is generative and life-giving, with other important aspects, like experience with the divine, like spiritual practices, connecting deeply and interdependently with a committed community of others. Western Christianity, too, has a problem. It stays in our heads. We stay susceptible to falling for pernicious ideologies like Christian nationalism or other cult-like and trendy groups and agendas. We must integrate that belief into embodied action, something that lasts longer than a viral video. So tell me, how do you get beyond belief? Beyond just thinking the thoughts you think are true, how do you transform your life and change it into being like Jesus or living generatively with yourself, with God, and others? Let me know in the comments section, and I hope you'll subscribe.